Last year, I got a promotion at work to move to LA. I got a new girlfriend, she was amazing. Everything was falling into place. I felt like I was on top of Mount Everest. And then the pandemic happened.
Health authorities are still working to identify the virus behind.
And then a life-threatening health crisis where I almost died in my sleep and I ended up in the hospital for a weekend. The stress at work was mounting, the job was really hard, and I got in a car crash. And then I came crashing down. I remember the day when the thought escape popped into my brain for the first time. And then a few days later, I was riding my bike and I casually thought to myself, maybe I could just ride off into the canal. Something was seriously wrong. The guy that most people saw as Mr. Positive wasn't supposed to think and feel this way. The guy whose former manager called him lightning in a bottle wasn't supposed to want to sleep all the time. And then the thought, I don't trust myself, magnified itself at the forefront of my mind and I couldn't shake it. I decided to go home with my parents in Florida and get professional support. At the time it felt so weak. I was ashamed, I didn't feel like a man. But in hindsight, I could see it was the strongest thing I could have ever done. And in retrospect, the thought, I don't trust myself, was actually a really irrational thought. Why would we trust our brains? They lie to us all the time in the form of cognitive distortions, these faulty thought patterns, faulty connections, oversimplifications, inaccurate predictions that can add up and lead to negative thought spirals. You see, our thoughts are like glue, both positive and negative. The more negative your brain gets, the more it engenders a spiral of negative thinking. Next thing you know, you feel like you're in the gutter and you've got a dark cloud over your life. That's what happened to me. But there's good news. We can learn to identify negative thought patterns and cognitive distortions early and deal with them effectively, to cut off the oxygen supply that fans anxiety and depression into flame. That's what this new mini-series, The Ways Our Brain Lies to Us, is committed to. Educating you on tools based in cognitive behavioral therapy to reduce the suffering associated with mental health and improve your quality of life. If you're out there feeling anxious and depressed, just know one thing, you're not alone. And you're not destined to be stuck here forever, even if it feels that way. I've gone through it, and so have so many other people. It's so human. And if you feel a little bit messed up, know that I felt that way too. And in fact, we're all a little bit messed up. You know what? The messed up people are the ones who are the most interesting. Those are the people whose scars drive them to deeper levels of self-knowledge and experience, and whose stories of overcoming give them the opportunity to experience the deep joy and meaning of lifting others up when they get out on the other side. In my life, I've seen time and time again that pain fuels passion. In fact, life is like a tapestry. On the back, it's chaotic and full of knots, but without those knots, you don't get the beautiful image on the front. My pain has turned into this passion. I'm excited to share it with you and grow with you as we learn about mental health and cognitive distortions. Along that journey, I want you to share your comments and feedback and share your personal victories with us in the comments. And one thing I have to say before diving in is that this does not take the place of professional help. As I mentioned earlier, I sought counsel, and I encourage you to do the same if you're really struggling, and even if you're not, even if life is going well for you. Some of the most successful people in the world pursue counsel to increase their self-knowledge and engender more growth. So guys, are you ready to get going? Hey guys, thanks for coming on the journey. If you liked my content, if you liked the video, show some love and smash that subscribe. It's a small click for you that makes a big difference for me. And if you want to check out some more content and get some more doses of positivity, check out some of my other videos and tell me what you think in the comments. Love y'all. Peace.